Absolutely.
always a message. Because if there is no message, there is no way they will ever influence any tiny part of your brain or your mind. If you feel it, either you feel it positively or negatively.
Yep. It's still sending you a message, no matter who it is.
Yes, it's still a message. And there is message in there. That message is delivered. You may not see the answer, the reason for that message until down the road.
Yeah, but it's all
years down the road, until the next person that you see and say, So I always tell everybody, you always have to appreciate every single human being you ever run into.
And do not judge them. No prejudice. Don't assume.
No, if you want to judge, that's fine. Because here's one thing that you have to take back. That's the way God created you.
To make judgments and observations.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's the way God created you.
But prejudices, I feel like limit us.
Well, it depends because
they serve a purpose. They do serve a purpose.
That's the point. That's exactly the point.
Everything serves a purpose.
Everyone talks to me and say, "Oh, where are you from?" I say I'm from Nigeria, and so how do you like the United States? I said, well, I don't know. I spent all my life in the United States, so I don't know about liking the United States. I'm here.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you about Nigeria? I can't because I've been here for 40 years.
Wow.
And so, I mean, what do you want me to do? I've worked for the federal government, the state government, everywhere. I've been to 47 states out of the 50 states.
Wow.
I've been to Canada. I mean, what else do you want? I eat more hot dogs and hamburgers than any other Nigerian. So you can't ask me anything. I said, but historically, yes, I'm from Nigeria, but you can't presume. You can't. Yes. I love it when people prejudge, and I'll be able to have a communication with them that basically just blew their mind.
Yeah.
It serves a purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have to to some extent, we prejudge all the time.
So that we can be taught and recorrected. Or shown the message.
Because
through our own judgments and prejudices. Oh my God.
The person that's prejudging is telling you that I need to learn more.
Yes.
You don't push the person away. You don't get angry with the person.
Because they need to learn more too.
Yes. You need to help the person understand better.
We're all here helping each other understand.
So what do you do with a person who rejects that? Say, for example, because you said, I know you're talking about prejudices and everything like that, but what about those who decided to hate others for their differences and refuse to learn anything different? What about those? Because I'm not going to lie to you, I don't value those people.
No. You have to.
Everyone is God's children. Everything is God's creation.
Whatever they do that you see, it's instituting something into you.
Wow.
It's building and reshaping your character.
Yes.
It's telling you that either you safeguard yourself or you loosen up.
Yeah.
One way or the other, there is a message that gets to you.
Absolutely.
It makes you think 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times the next time you see somebody, but again, you take a precaution. You may not prejudge them, but you have a little bit of prejudice that, this type of people, and then they'll blow your mind.
They'll teach you just a little bit more
when they show a little bit of difference.
Yeah, absolutely, and it teaches, and it almost.
I run into a different race, I'm going to learn something new.
You will learn about maybe love or patience or tolerance.
But what's important?
This is what we do with generations, I feel, correct?
Yes,
with older generations, younger generations learn from them.
And when so we get presented with all kind of challenges, okay? We do get when I went to school in Chicago, from junior college to 4-year college, and I studied biochemistry. I'm a biochemist. Every single classroom that I'm in, I'm the only black student.
Oh my God.
Okay? And through all of that, I get it from all angles. I get it from the blacks. I get it from the white. Why are you going to that school? The prejudice and blah, 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 blah. You're never going to make it. And well, everything they're telling me, including the teachers that I said I want to book an appointment with them so I could talk about the subjects and what I'm experiencing. They'll book it and then they cancel it, and they want me to go and see the postdoc. So they never want me in their office.
Wow.
Okay?
You're too powerful. What you have to say is too powerful. It can't come from you. It needs to come from them.
But that just, you know what that make me do?
What?
I went ahead and subscribed to Encyclopedia. It drives you to the next level.
Yes. You must adapt. It makes you adapt and evolve. Wow.
It says what you're going to get from that professor.
Yes.
A tiny, tiny bit of the puzzle of what you're going to get from an encyclopedia.
Or for yourself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It makes you be more determined, so bold. You go higher.
Yes,
you
sir.
go further. I take it as thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for rejecting me.
Thank you for the resistance.
Thanks
it only
for
made
the
me
resistance.
stronger.
That's the point.
More clever.
It's the same thing as if you get bacterial infection or you get a viral infection. It's like, damn, why are you not responding to me? You're going to build up your immune. You're going to build up your immune. You're going to build up your immune in order for you to overcome the resistance that's coming to you.
Yes. Wow.
But if you succumb to the resistance and say, oh, forget it, you call me stupid, you call me a nigga, you call me all of this and all, and then you go down under, then you are, you give up.
Yeah.
Human beings are not supposed to give up.
No, that means death. Giving up means death.
Human beings are not supposed to give up. You're supposed to get up, rise, and keep going.
This is a symptom of for example, this would be like a symptom of depression or unmotivate or lack of motivation.
Well, you're depressed in that sense, but there is an internal drive that you could get into.
Wow.
If there is no cloud, if you clouded one way or the other for whatever reason, what the cloud is.
Yeah.
Because then you cannot have an internal motivation.
You cannot
to just
reflect.
keep going.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna give up. You're gonna give up until something else or someone else or some other circumstances just kick in and say, nah, I can't keep doing this.
That's where God intervenes.
Yeah, well, no, God is there all the time.
Oh, yes, sir.
There's a reason God just keep it that way, because maybe then you haven't been able to see what it is that is going to give you that kick, that motivation.
Wow.
So you stay there until eventually they close the road. Oh, how do we go over there?
That's a curious one. Maybe we can go around? I think maybe there's a way to go around.
Let's see. Doesn't look like it though. Because, we go to the other side. Let me see. How do we get to the other side?
Is this a closed-end road?
It's not recalibrating on its own.
No, there is no crossover to.
Oh, that's annoying.
So we have to go.
Back out into the
highway. We have to go in from Highway 6.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool. It's just this is a great conversation.
Yeah, we have to go. At least some. I feel not a reporter, but a driver for KHOU lives right there, and then look at that.
Yeah, no
that
kidding.
Thing is almost the size of the house,
Right.
But the way the world works is that there will be all these different things, all these different challenges. Whichever way they come to you, what makes the difference is how you receive it and how you respond to it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how you receive it, how you respond to it. There are people, there are heroes of ours that show good example of how you handle that. Martin Luther King is one. Nelson Mandela is another one. Mother Teresa is another one. They all have a way of say how you're going to handle things. Okay, and it teaches us as to, you can even go all the way further back and say
Christ,
Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can throw stones at Jesus, he's not going to bend over, take the stone and throw it back.
Wow. A good example, a true leader.
And say that you really can't fight fire with fire. There have to be positive and negative ends in order for it to really work together. You cannot take two opposites and try to bring it together, just like a magnet.
Wow.
It's not going to work. And so those type of those scenarios give us a perfect example as to how you really truly need to handle yourself in many situations. There are situations where you have to be aggressive, don't get me wrong, but your aggression needs to be measured and calibrated. People didn't think that Jesus could be aggressive. Jesus responded to his followers, or whatever they call them, disciples, or whatever they are, when they were questioning or they questioning certain things. He does respond to them, but he responds to them not like yelling or whatever it is, but he gives them some measured, aggressive,
with a conviction.
Yes, that sinks in the person's brain.
Yes.
Wow, you know,
really makes a connection.
Yes, and so there are situations where, of course, you need to respond aggressively, but it's measured, and your aggression doesn't necessarily need to dive into an emotional situation that turns things, things out of proportion.
Absolutely,
So,
it throws out of balance.
Yes, out of balance. So it's okay. It's okay, and for whatever reason, if any of those things happen, it's okay if they happen.
Absolutely.
Because if you make it past that time, you should be able to recollect.
I like to think it will. Yeah, absolutely. The time will give you. The time afterwards will give you time to learn.
Yes.
And then naturally, another occasion will arise where it will equal itself out. Like a pendulum from one extreme to the other until it comes to the center.
And it will say, yeah, I've been there before. I've been here before. So,
yes.
Because it's going to come back to you.
Yes.
And God wants to see if you now can,
receive
apply
the
your
message.
experience.
Wow.
Excuse me. So those things happen. Just as if, the more things appear to be changing, the more they remain the same. It just takes a while for it to circle back. Our world will continue to evolve, and as it evolves, we're going to see that, some things, have this happened before? Yes.
We go through cycles,
Yes.
and we start to recognize the patterns,
Yes.
and then we learn from those patterns.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And it's all for the sake of evolution and survival.
It is.
On a very physical, primal level.
Listen, at that time, I don't know what the world population was back in the during the World War II.
I think
but
it was
it's
close to
definitely-
like 3 million? Or
definitely
3 billion?
not a billion.
not
Now-
a billion, not a
now
billion,
we
right?
are 8 billion.
8 billion people in less than in about a century. Isn't that
8 billion.
wow?
8 billion.
8 billion people.
Yep.
They, I watched a documentary on Netflix called Pandemic, where they were describing the measures that they have in hospitals in major cities and in small counties in response to influenza, for example, an outbreak. And they said that the most common virus that would most likely that's what happened with would be the flu virus, because it's the most versatile.
Yes.
And it's scary, but it doesn't even look like with the measures that they have. Like the woman who was coordinating it all, she's like one of the major coordinators for this type of response to epidemics. She looked like she was a fast-paced and stressed woman, because it almost seems like an impossible job. That if this epidemic were to hit truly, there would be nothing to stop its decimation of the population.
It will recalibrate, but a lot of people will have perished.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely
A lot of people have perished, and again, it's the perishing of people is part of the
Nature.
calibration of the ecosystem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Disease is put in to regulate population.
Disease, war, death, and all of that,
Wow.
it's all part of recalibrating our world. The natural disaster, even though climate change influences that, but climate change is still part of our world.
Our own
We
good.
will always influence what's going on in the world.
Yes,
It's almost
yes.
8 billion of us, and so we ourselves, the more people we have out there, they are also generating heat that heat up the planet. People
Wow.
are thinking about that. The more people you have, the more we generate heat from our own human
Our own
body
bodies.
ourselves. So there's a whole lot of things, and this is in our ecosystem. We just need to figure out a way to adapt and adjust to the situation.
I believe a reduction of our population, and I've been saying this for a little bit, is what we need. We need the human population to lower.
No, we don't need
You don't think so?
No, there is no. So all of those things are counter to nature, because nature is supposed to grow, right?
Yeah.
So you continue to grow. It's almost like we cut the grass all the time, and there's a reason we're cutting the grass. If you leave the grass like that, the grass will grow and get stronger and all of that. So
Yeah.
you're going over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, over there. Okay. So
It would be that house right there.
Yeah.
This one right here.
as the population is growing, we just need to figure out
How to
a way
adapt.
to adapt.
Maybe we
Because-
leave the planet. Maybe we go out into the stars,
Yeah,
like an
well,
advanced
I'm
civilization
not so sure there's another planet bigger than ours.
that can
so-
survive, that can support life like ours.
Yeah, this is this
Nor
yeah.
nor the ability to get to it. We're not there yet.
Right, and also to give us all the things that we truly need,
Yeah.
so we can. This is where we couldn't cross over.
Wow.
So how you make a U-turn here? Oh yeah, because these people have to also.
Usually, what my friend does is he'll go on the opposite side of the road,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
right? But then he has
because
to.
we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no one's coming on this side.
Even if they're coming, we just share the road. That's absolutely right. If I come back here again, that's what I'll do.
I hope to see you
Yeah,
again
yeah,
one
yeah.
day, my friends.
No
You
problem.
have
no
been
problem.
such an amazing.
Listen, keep doing what you do. Don't let anybody tell you, you're doing anything wrong or you're doing anything right.
Thank
The
you.
brain cells you have in your skull, you had those brain cells in your skull just before you were born. Those will be the same brain cells in your skull until you die.
Wow.
You don't add any more new ones to that,
Wow.
and you don't lose the ones that you have in your brain. Those are the same numbers. They just record, they become your Wikipedia. They just
Wow.
record your activities. You tap into them in order for you to apply to the current situation that you have. They give you the answers, that decision to make, and you make those decisions. There is no such a thing as a wrong decision. You had that decision at the right time, at that point. You cannot blame the brain cells God gave to you.
No. Thank you. So, what is your name?
Raji?
Raji?
Yes.
My name is Camila.
Camila, take
Yes,
care.
sir. Yes,
Good luck on
likewise.
everything. Keep
Thank
writing
you.
the book. Good luck. Don't think about anybody prejudice or whatever it is. Just take it in, receive it, say thank you, goodbye. Because the next minute is another opportunity to go higher.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Raj.
Yes, take care.
You have a beautiful
Okay.
night,
All
and
right.
please be safe.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
And blessings to you and your
Yeah,
family.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ay. Okay, got everything? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye. Got it. This way, this way. Oh, wait, no, wait, this way. Wait. I know it's here somewhere. I think it's this way. Ah, Chris!
Do that in the neighborhood. People are asleep and shit.
Sorry. I think it's this one right here. That was an amazing conversation. That man was a brilliant man. I mean, at first, when he started talking, I felt that I was like, he must be a doctor or something. And when he told us he studied biochemistry, I was like, wow, and that was really interesting what you brought up about how mucus is actually just a bunch of viral capsules that are expelling from the body. That is so interesting. It reminded me of how yogis have this thing about expelling mucus from the body and how mucus holds in all of the toxins.
I don't know about all the toxins, but viral capsules definitely.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. But you know what? I learned something on my ayahuasca journey that the gallbladder also holds toxins.
Technically, could in any part of the body hold toxins?
You're absolutely, even on a cellular level. I guess I think I mean more in a whole body sense. What is this right here? Chris is such a pal. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hello? Jenkins? Hello, Jenkins. Hey, you baby boy. Where is Dad? Where? No, this is fine. Oh, hello. Oh, he got toy. Here's your big toy. Oh, he's like, here, take the toy. Oh, I'll take the toy. Oh, cookie. Oh, Jenkins. Where's the Jenkins? Oh, does Jenkins have a friend? Jenkins have a friend. Where is Dad? Where? Where is he? Where is he? Where are they at? He's a Jenkins.
This is always an option.
Jenkins. Okay, let me get him.